Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, June 7th. It's my sister-in-law Janice's birthday. So I've already wished her a happy birthday. I'm not sure if she's watching, but I wish her a happy birthday. And she lives in Massachusetts with my brother Tom. So as I said, it's the 7th. I'm Terri Pittman.
I'm Diana.
And I own For the Stitcher's Soul, which is a cross-stitch supply store located in Delmar, New York. We have an online website as well, forthestitchersoul.com. We're on Instagram and YouTube. I just posted a very short video the other day. So anybody who's subscribed should have gotten a notification that I put up a video. It's short. It's like 10 minutes at the most.
Perfect.
Okay. It was just a short little, the 6 things you need to start basic cross stitching. I just went over the items so that people could collect what they needed. Because my next video, which is already taped, I got to finish the editing and then I'll get it up, is cross stitch for beginners. I had fun with it. So anyhow, our hours here at the store are Wednesdays and Saturdays 10 to 4, Thursdays 1 to 6, because I still have a day job. And so that's our hours for now. We have open stitch night on Wednesdays 6 to 8, where we're equal opportunity stitchers. So you're welcome to bring anything you would like to work on, and we will be happy to let us join you at the tables.
Well, this Saturday we had a lady come in and she did diamond.
Yeah, she was working on, it's beading. It's not diamond.
Diamond.
It was beading, where you stitch beads in certain locations on the piece of fabric.
It was
so
gorgeous.
I taught her how to do that Saturday during the day.
Yeah.
So we're getting more and more new people coming
Yeah.
in. So it's a wonderful thing. And my dream is coming true. So here we go. And
actually, we were a full table.
Yep.
If in any
and last Wednesday at Open Stitch, we had to separate the tables and add more chairs because we have more and more people coming in. So
that's great.
It's really, the word's getting out, and I just need to get more word out. So we're working on it.
Yeah.
So we did the hours, and of course our purpose. Our purpose is to, talk about everything cross stitch and have fun and hang out and drink coffee with the coffee connoisseurs. So stay tuned, because at the end of the video, we're going to give you the answer to the question for the free gifts last week. And Diana will give you a new question. And we have 2 new gifts for you.
I have a peach of a question for this week.
Cool.
This one should make everybody cry.
Oh,
it's so funny.
Yeah. Okay.
Mainly
the bathroom for anyone. The bathroom is the second door on the left. Okay, in case you need it.
Oh yeah.
It'll make you pee your pants, right? All righty. So let's see. Next is who's in the house.
Oh wow.
So we got,
look at everybody.
Oh, wow. Okay. We got Paula. Good morning, Paula. We got Audrey. Good morning, Audrey. And Audrey has already hit the IT guy. Hi, Vince. He's not on yet, I don't think. Karen is here. Good morning, Karen. Mary Ellen is with us. Good morning, Mary Ellen. Audrey, I'm happy to see this too. And let me tell you, can't wait to see that chicken suit, girl. Audrey has volunteered to wear a chicken suit out front to attract customers. And I am going to get it on video and share it with you, because we love that girl. I don't know what I'd do without her. She is just so much fun. Good morning, Victoria. How are you? Lovely to see you.
Oh, hi, Karen.
Karen is,
look, and look at everybody's on.
No, they're all on Facebook. They're all on Facebook.
Ladies,
Paula's on YouTube.
Paula's the girl.
On YouTube.
Paula's the girl.
All right, I have sad news. Okay. So listen. Starting July 5th, we're only going to stream on YouTube. So
It's not bad.
it's not.
Sad
In fact,
news.
I'm going to turn it over to her because she's going to show you how to get on so that you can comment live on YouTube.
And actually, I gotta there. My husband, the tech guy, is probably laughing hysterically, as is my daughter and my son.
We love them
because I am not a computer kind of person. I'm just not.
Karen's, let's see. Vicky says Victoria's been saying she's been busy stitching a sampler. Great. Karen says that's hardly bad news. And Audrey says that's good. All righty. Okay. So we're going to show you how to do it.
Okay. I think this is the easiest way. And I'm not just like the keys in the car. Put the key in. I don't even have to put the key in the ignition anymore.
You just gotta have it on your
body.
Have
it on me. Even better. So I'm a no frills. I see it. I like it. I buy it. End of story for me. Okay. What I do is with my phone, you can see all my apps. I have YouTube on my phone. Okay. And then what I do is I just click on it. And then I program up on top with the little hourglass or whatever that thing is called. I just put in for the Stitcher Soul. And what happens is all of our upcoming videos are on it. I click on today. It gives you the dates. I click on it. And when I click on it, it comes up. And when it comes up, it gives me a like 3 dots. I click on that. And then I can write my comments on it. I can see other comments that everybody else has done on it. And I'm good. And you can like it. You can ring the bell. So you know.
Audrey, good morning from YouTube. I love you, Audrey. It's not hard, but
it's not. If it
really is
easy.
that much of a challenge, bring your cell phone here and we will help you get the app.
Yeah. You just go to the app store.
YouTube is an app. Yep. You go to your app store. There is no fee for it. You just download the app onto your phone. And once you have it, then we can show you.
Yep.
If you are a visual learner, we can help you. Okay. Paula says it's easier on your phone or computer to comment. It's a bit trickier on the TV, but it is doable.
Yeah. I don't, when I do it, I usually do it from my phone.
Probably easy on an iPad too. So if you have an iPad or a tablet, you should be able to do it as well.
Yep. Yep. And that's from the
We will help you with shopping in YouTube. I love you, Audrey. Yes, we will help you in any way, shape, or form because that's our mission.
Our mission. Be our PR person.
Mary Merckx, testing 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, good job. This is wonderful. So,
there's lots. I mean,
you have time. So we've given you a whole month to figure out how to use it and whatnot before we stop streaming to Facebook. We're just going to do strictly YouTube at this point. Okay, so. If you need help, let us know. I'll be happy to, help you. And so will Diana or anybody else who has an iPhone who knows how to get it.
If worse comes to worse and we can't figure it out, Tech Guy is only a phone call away.
Oh, yes. We love Tech Guy.
And we can call Tech Guy.
I still haven't seen Tech Guy's comment, though.
Oh, yeah. I wonder where he is. So there's this, because he's not on. Does that mean I can run and go shopping?
Sure. But he's going to hear the bing. He's going to hear the bing.
I thought Saturday, because he picked me up Saturday, that he wouldn't get, I didn't think the ding was on his cell phone.
It is?
It is. I mean, he's got me to the point where I second guess.
Show him the watch. He loves the watches.
Okay. Today's watch We went classic, as he would say. We're going classic. We went with Burberry, oldie but goodie. That's because I have black pants and a white shirt on and a little
And
bit
Vince
of red.
actually came in the store on Saturday.
Yeah, he had to pick me
We
up.
love Vince.
He had to pick me up.
Vince, I guess, has decided he's going to put me on the payroll.
Yes. Yes, he figures it's cheaper to put her on the payroll than it is for me to shop. It is to shop.
Yes, that Bing is coming.
Bing always comes. He's pretty much used to it.
Yep.
So actually, that word that I never will use, that B word,
budget. She doesn't have a problem keeping me on a budget.
Oh yeah. It's fun. I can
Mickey's
see.
on. Hi, Mick. Mick's on YouTube. Oh, good job.
I love to I get the concept, and now I know what Vince goes through.
Mm-hmm.
When I have to say, do you really need that many? And that's exactly what Vince used to say.
She's not my partner. I am the sole owner of the business, but I don't know what I would do without her. She keeps me organized. She makes me stop and think. I love her. She gets
yelled at too.
She yells at me, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So what are friends for? So anyhow, okay. So you know what my goal is on YouTube. Okay. My goal is to get to 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So this will help. And it will definitely, if you need help getting onto YouTube, we will help you.
Stop in. I'm here till 2:00 on Wednesdays. And then I'm here till 4 on Thursdays, and I'm here from early in the morning. I feel like I sleep here.
So do I. Well, no, there's 2 places I sleep, here and the other job.
And I'm here Saturday. So, and Terry's here with me. So we're both here, and we'd be more than happy to help you get on YouTube, because there's a lot coming on, and there's a lot more we'd like to do on YouTube. So we got to get you all to come with us.
Audrey says he needs more watches.
You know what? If Vince, if you're just too afraid now to click on, don't forget you have to call he has this pocket watch, and it's a Mickey Mouse, because Mickey Mouse is his absolute favorites. Now, who are we kidding? All of his watches are his favorite, but he has a pocket watch, and it's a choo-choo train.
Oh, cute!
It's a choo-choo train. He had to send it out to have.
Is that the one that the battery leaked?
Yes, the battery leaked in it, so the inside all had to be rebuilt. So you've got to call your favorite place and ask them if your watch is in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because he's been chopping at the bit to get that back.
Cool. So what's new with us? Well, with me, of course, this is what's new with me. So there's the most recent a picture of the princess, and she's 8 weeks. Wow. And Libby texted us yesterday. She slept through the night.
Ooh. Oh, that's always.
She went to bed at 9:30 and woke up at about 5:00 in the morning. Hey. Libby says, "Woohoo!"
Really? Do you remember that? I remember those times.
Oh, the first time they slept through the night.
Yep.
And then once she got used to sleeping through the night again, when they wake up and they were sick, it was like,
oh, please.
Yeah, she is a good Ellie. She is so beautiful. And, that hair just really does. I mean,
it does have a very
ginger fuzz on that head. So she's got a couple of strawberries. She's got one right here, and she's got 2 on the back of her head. But there she is with her Jeffrey. Her giraffe Jeffrey. So that's what's new with me this week. And I got a new refrigerator today. As I left to come to the store, they were delivering it. Larry was directing them. So
That's
new refrigerator.
Isn't it sad that we get excited about appliances?
Well,
Shouldn't we be getting excited about diamonds and rubies and
listen, I just had my 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, you're
on the
young.
28th, right, of May. And Larry looked up what the traditional gift for a 40th.
What is it?
It's rubies. Well, that's also my birthstone.
Yeah,
and I've got tons of rubies. So the second suggestion was 40 red roses. So guess what I got?
Oh,
40 red roses.
Oh, see, actually, it used to be before it got a little pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Vince used to do that. And I tell everybody, the thing I remember the most is I've only taken it off a couple times when I had to have my surgeries and they told me I couldn't wear it.
Mm-hmm.
And Erica went to a prom and she wore, but for my 13th anniversary, it's got 13 stones in it, 13 diamonds in it.
That's sweet.
But what we were just talking. Vince
yes, I know you get excited about diamonds and rubies.
Yes,
Mickey, you're the bling lady.
But what I had told Vince, because this year Vince and I's 48th anniversary is it's November 22nd. So what I had suggested to him is maybe he spend the 48, not dollars, but he spend, instead of buying 48 things, that maybe he just spend once and then just buy me diamonds, rubies for the 48, but not dollars.
Well, so where was I going with that? Squirrel. Squirrel.
You made me jump a couple weeks ago when you said squirrel and Mike's son and
what's new with you guys? Anything? What's new with you guys? What's new with you?
Nothing. Actually, it's been.
Don't say the Q word because that's a jinx.
I know, but actually, it's been kind of quiet. The pollen count has been so bad that it's just, I guess they said it was something was blown in from Canada. There was fires.
Oh yeah, we're getting the blowback from. We're in upstate New York. For anyone who's watching and doesn't know that, we're in upstate New York, which is right outside the capital of Albany, which is a hop, skip, and a jump up to Canada. And we're getting the blowback from the wildfires from Nova Scotia. And the way the jet stream is, which is an omega, is what they call it. It looks like the Greek letter omega. It's sucking that smoke and the ash down into the northeast. So we're getting nailed with that smoke to the point where you can't even. This morning, you couldn't even see the Capitol on the news. You do the live shot on the news. You couldn't even see the Capitol because the smoke is so thick.
Well, you can smell it too.
You can smell it. I walked out. It's like, campfire or something's burning.
Actually, yes.
Campfire or something's burning.
Yeah.
And then the sun, because of the way it distorts the sun rays, it's fire red. Fire red.
Yeah.
And the air is so thick that people who have respiratory problems are landing in the hospitals and stuff.
Yeah.
So
and Vince has that.
They have been pretty eerie, and we got some yesterday afternoon. We were getting some thunderstorms, and it really made the skies look freaky. Just really freaky. So, Paula smelled the smoke too.
It was bad.
It's best to stay in and stitch. And that's what they said. It's best to stay indoors. Don't go out if you have, if you're young, old, or have respiratory problems, because you will end up in distress because of how thick the smoke is. It's just not good for anybody out there. So,
which is sad.
It is. It's very sad.
Because I guess now we're going to get I think they said 7 days of rain.
Oh, are we? We need it so bad.
But the nice thing is, if it's still blowing, then it'll kind of tamp it down. And the pollen, my car is covered.
Oh, pollen has been wicked
with the pollen.
I mean, Larry and I have had issues with some allergies that we have never had before. Of course, Larry's immunocompromised, as everybody knows, with his chemotherapy treatments. But I've never had allergies, and even I have trouble with them once in a while, So, our world has changed, and not necessarily for the better,
unfortunately.
Okay, so moving right along to happier news. WIPGO update. So we're working on number 11 and number 21. It was 11 and 21 for the month. So let me see here. Where's my stuff? I got crap piled up. Okay. So one of my whips is Lady of the Flag by Nora Corbett. And I happened to capture one when they did the re-release in 2018, and I got it for $20, not $500 from eBay.
Wow.
Okay. Oh yeah, these are priced outrageously. So I'm working on this right now, and what I'm doing is I'm actually doing the silver conversion of it. And I'm doing this for Larry. He doesn't know it, and he doesn't watch my show, so he's not going to know. But I'm working on this for Larry. And I just thought that was so stunning, absolutely stunning, that because originally I was going to do, I think it was the blue conversion. And when I saw this, I changed. I just said, nope, I was going to do the blue conversion on the Constitution fabric that's out there. And when I saw that, I said, mm-mm. So here's my progress. Here we go. Okay. Now, I only can work on it on Wednesday evenings because I'm either working on stuff for the store, the day job, or models for the store. So that's as far as I've gotten so far. I think it's really pretty. I'll be working on it tonight at Open Stitch. So that is the one. The other one I have to work on, which I will probably work on maybe next week, or Saturday. If the problem is I need this one, not so much. Right now, on the stocking, I need to be able to concentrate because there's a lot of really close colors in it. There's 52 colors in the darn thing. So I really need to concentrate on the stocking. So I almost have to do it when no one's around so I can concentrate, which is why I haven't gotten anything done on it. Let's see let's check in again. Oh, yep. We saw the Karen. Good morning, Patty. Glad you were able to join us. And Patty says, good morning, Jane Zanlongi. I'm sorry, I butchered your name. But welcome, Jane. We're happy you're here with us. So that's the WIPGO update for today. And you don't participate in WIPGO.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. But I will say this. I'm slowly breaking, I think, because I like to stitch on one thing.
Oh, monogamous stitcher.
Yeah, I know, but I can't. There's a lot of things that I need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. So what I think I've done is, so it doesn't make me so crazy. On Sunday, I do whatever time I have, and I usually stitch at night. And if the weather's bad or whatever, I stitch during the day after I've straightened up and moved laundry around and stuff. So I figured on Sunday I will grab an old project out of my
so you're whips. Becoming a WIPGO stitcher, just not officially participating.
So for one day I do all my old. I do an old. I take out of my basket an old project and I'm going to finish it. So in that sense, I am.
Mhm.
So for one day, and I am all the alphabet. I did that. I showed it last week, the alphabet. All I have left to do is just, which is a pain. It's inside the flowers, and there's a lot of flowers on it. It's one stitch in the center. And why, when I did the border and everything else, I didn't do the one stitch in the center? I don't know what my brain was thinking.
Good to go, Paula.
And then on, excuse me, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, I am working on this stitch.
Oh, yes, our models. I have to work on that.
The model for New York Dreamer.
Now, this is a project that we've got coming up. We're working on getting the models done. This is going to be a class that we're going to do. And we're trying to get the models stitched so we can get them done up and figure out what you need so we can put kits together for you, because we're going to do a class. Now, it's not exactly like this. It's similar. It's going to be an oval shaped box, but it's got a lid with a plastic dome on it. So it's a really sweet project, and we're going to take one of the motifs and stitch it for inside the bubble, the plastic dome. She's doing, I don't have mine with me at the moment.
I'm doing the 16.
She's doing it on 16 count Ada. I'm doing it, and we change things around.
Yeah.
Okay. So that because this is a fabric flare fabric, and we changed a couple of the colors. I'm doing it as the model shows. I'm doing it as the way it comes out. I made no substitutions whatsoever. So I'm stitching it on 32 count vintage country mocha with the called for colors in Sullivan's, didn't no, there's some Sullivan's and some overdye.
Yeah.
So we're going to put this together. It will be a complete kit. And then I think we have it scheduled for
August.
No, the kits will be ready the beginning of August for anyone who wants to participate. And then I believe we have the class at the end of September. So it gives you almost 2 months to get it stitched up. It's an easy stitch. It's not difficult. It's very simple.
I did that, and on Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, I am doing she's doing whip go. She's just not admitting to it. Pretty much. Well, you know what? As soon as I finish these things, I've got 2.
Wonderful. We already have an interest in that class.
Oh, good. My second thing, the other thing that I'm doing, because you're going to do a class on...
I'm going to do, in the fall, I'm working on fall classes at this point. We're going to do how to make a drum roll. And
this is my very first honey, this is the very first tiny town that I've ever done.
So she's doing the honey of a tiny town, and we're going to do a drum finishing class in the fall. So if you've got this and you want to learn how to make it into a drum, that class is coming.
And I just started it last night, as a matter of fact. And and I did it on rustic oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
And this is
classic Ada color.
Right. Which is my absolute favorite. Every time I buy a lot of it because this is my go-to, and 18 is what I like.
It's like my vintage country mocha.
Yes.
I love vintage country mocha because it gives that antique reproduction look to something. So, and I like it. And I do like this color too. Before I started stitching on linen, this is what I used to stitch on.
I thought the colors that it calls for.
The colors are just fabulous, and nothing blends it to the background. One of the things that we teach people when they come in is if you want to change colors, it's easy to change colors, but what you got to do is it's called a floss toss, where you take your fabric, you take the colors that the pattern calls for, gorgeous, and you throw them on the fabric. So, and if you look at all these colors, okay, not great to see them, but when you throw the colors on the fabric, nothing blends into the background. And that's something you want to avoid when you're looking to switch out colors.
I think the sunflowers, this color was probably the one color that I was the most concerned about.
And I know we don't like to use the word, okay, or do the stitch, but you could make those stand out by doing some back stitching with the brown, which would really pop the sunflowers.
Yeah. And I'm considering it. I just,
and if it was just the sunflowers, there's not really that many of them.
Beginning and the end.
Yeah. Maybe this one in the middle. So if you back stitch those, that would really pop those sunflowers off the page because it's in your face.
Yeah. And it's an easy stitch too. And it's a fun stitch. Normally when I stitch, because I like 18, I usually just use one thread. The problem was it made it look too
scarce.
It did. I didn't like
wasn't bright enough.
It didn't. I wanted it to stand out because it's a drum, and I wanted it to stand out. I didn't want necessarily. I was afraid that if I did it with one on 18, that whatever color or fabric we did on the top of it, that
would see what I picked out for fabric.
It would be the.
Do you like velvet?
Oh my God, kills me.
Velvet.
Yes. But I didn't want this to be the focal point. I wanted the stitching to be the focal point. So I made it, so I did it on 8. I did 2 strands, and I normally don't.
It's gorgeous. I love the way it looks. I love it. So yeah, we're working on that. All righty. So I have not seen Miss Sarah pop on as yet this morning. However, this is this month's ornament of the month. It's a horse. I'm sorry, I don't have the model done yet, but I will get it done. But this month is the horse, Mr. Ed, in all his finery for Christmas. I've decided I'm going to start naming them. So this is, now I know I've dated myself by calling him Mr. Ed. Okay, God. So there you go. God. And for those of you just watching, this is our ornament of the month designed by Sarah Wilbur of Sister Lou Stitches. It's exclusive to our store. You can go right on the website and go under subscriptions, and ornament of the month is right there, and you can pick the month that you can buy them individually, or you can sign up for the subscription. Okay, there's one every month. So at the end of the year, you have 12 ornaments. And as a bonus, on the YouTube channel, I have the video on how to finish the ornament. So you stitch it up, go to the video, and there you go. And I happen to feature in the beginner cross stitch because it's that easy to complete. I have stitched or I have used the cow as the model for beginning cross stitching. So when I get that up, check it out. I mean, you guys know how to cross stitch, but check it out anyway, just for the fun of it. So you can critique me and tell me what I did wrong or what I did right or what you want more of. Okay. So that's your assignment.
Didn't think homework was going to come attached to this, did you?
Yeah. So that's the ornament of the month. This is the project bag of the month. Look at that. These are done by our friend Deb Walker, who does a phenomenal job with our project bags. We love her work. This is for the month of June. Wait till you see what's coming in July. And this is the featured pattern, because this also, project bag of the month features the bag an exclusive pattern by Sarah, and this is the June pattern. Look at the
Cute.
little mousies graduating. I like mousies this way. I don't like mousies in the houseies.
No.
Okay. So anyhow, I have one left of these. And it also comes, I'm going to show you. You get a bag of floss. You get, this month, you're getting this cute little frame that you can use to finish a project. And you're getting these really adorable floss tags. Look at the variety in color.
And they match the bag.
And they match the bag. I love floss tags.
I use my this because I get the bag of the month. This card, what I do is I went to that $1.27 store.
Yes,
It's no longer a dollar.
No
So
longer
$1.25
$1.25.
rather.
It's the $1.25 plus tax.
Yeah. So what I did was I bought the labels that and I just stick the labels on it, and then on my floss ring, I fill in and use these, and then when I'm done with it, I put this in with my pattern.
Mm-hmm.
My older ones, I used index cards, but this one, it reminds me where I got the pattern, which is here. The nice thing is it's a straight edge. So if I need a straight edge, I've got it here.
To find the center of your pattern or whatever.
And I just labeled the back of it. I just don't put it on my bag.
The other thing I do with floss tags, because I love floss tags. I used to bobbinate, and I hated bobbinating. For one thing, it takes too damn long.
Yeah.
Number two is it left kinks in my floss, and I hated working with the kinks. It just drove me insane. Okay, because I have ADD, and things like that just irritate the crap out of me. So, which is why WhipGo works for me. But I digress. So I use the floss tags to put my floss on. Right. Put it in the lengths that I need to stitch, and I loop it through the holes, and I put, if I'm doing an overdyed, I write right on the back what color it is. And when I'm finished my project, okay, I have hangers, and we put them on book rings and hang them up so that they're nice and straight. They take up very little room in the closet on a hanger. And that way I work with straight floss. The other thing that I showed on the coming video that I'm going to try and get posted up tonight, if I can. I've got to do some editing. I don't know if I'll get to it today or tomorrow. But I showed you how to pull one thread. Because let me tell you, the first time I had to redo it because, of course, when someone's watching you, you can never do it right. Okay, it's just the way it is. It's Murphy's Law. So the first time I did it, it messed up. So I had to redo it.
Did it mess up?
Yes, it did. Yes. So, but I do it all the time. I can pull one strand, especially when I'm working with solid colors. I do, and I teach this. I do 36-inch lengths of floss, and I measure out my entire skein at 36-inch lengths, and then I snip both ends that are where there is a loop, and then you fold it in half, and you have a perfect 18-inch length of floss to work with, 2 strands, and you can do a loop start. So I teach that in the video. So I can pull one strand off at a time when I'm stitching, and it stays nice and straight. I don't have kinks. It's a wonderful thing.
Also,
this goes in here.
Yeah. What I also did with this flesh color, when I'm Terry has a bag of I forget how many's in the bag.
I have a different number, but I have a floss,
and it's all flesh tones.
Floss bag. I have bags of floss that has flesh tones in it.
So what I did was I wrote on here all the flesh tone numbers and Sullivan, be it Weeks, be it whatever. And I keep this and all the flesh tones on a ring. So when I'm going to do a face or whatever, hands or whatever, I go back to this one and I keep it together. The other thing I did, and it took me a couple of these, Christmas, my prairie schoolers, the standard colors I put on here.
Yeah, because she will use the same colors most of the time.
Well, what I did was I follow suit with Paula. Everybody that my son, my daughter, they all chose their prairie school. Tracy, Tyler, they all, Vincy and Jackson, they all chose the prairie schooler that they wanted and the colors. So what I did was the fur. Luckily, I forget what color I used. It was a variegated white.
You know
fur.
what would be cool? Just popped into my head. If you used Rainbow Whisper for the beard and for the fur.
Well, I was just going to say that's what I did.
Awesome.
That's some of them didn't want it. They wanted it. Like my daughter didn't want the fuzzy on the.
I think that would look.
She
so
wanted on
cool.
the beard, but she didn't want it on the fur of the bottom of the coat. She wanted a blend of white and a soft brown. I forget what the color is. But what I did was I wrote on here. So
she wanted it tweeted.
She did. She wanted it like a
tweeting
variegated.
Is when you use two different colors of floss together. And and you do is it German? I think it's German, where you stitch from left to right all in one direction and come back, so you get this weird tweeting effect to your color design.
Yep. That's so I put the colors in. So if I wanted to do it again, I know what I'm doing. It's hard, but I use my big tags. And like I said, I keep them in my project bags just because I can't remember. And I'm if I don't use the cards, I use index cards. And when I'm done with the project, I put it in my binder, and then I put a card in the pattern, and I store my completed ones in a different spot than the ones that I haven't. I've got them 3 different places, and I'm sure I probably have more than 3 different places I store stuff. But
so, what do you want to go over this? I want to go grab something real quick. Okay. Start with the calendar of the month. Do this one first because I'm going to get that.
All righty. The shop calendar of the month. I am on the 10th of June, which is this coming Saturday. Everybody that's participating in the movable Santa class, you're going to get your kits. You can pick up your kits. If you haven't picked it up already, you're going to get your movable Santa pattern on the 10th. And then you're still going to do this.
Yep.
Okay. And that's that you can come in at any time and pick up your movable Santa. So you're going to pick up the kit and everything in that you need to complete this. You're going to pick up on Saturday, or if you haven't done it.
And FYI, just giving you a heads up, we're working on some other ones for a class in the fall.
Yes. I found a bunch of them in my
What's her favorite subject?
My favorite place.
What's your favorite subject? What's Diana's favorite subject? Having to do with Christmas.
In the afternoon on the 10th, it's going to be the finishing for the Biscornu.
I'm going to bring 2 squares of fabric, stitched however you want. This is just one of the many that I have around. This is a Biscornu. Okay. This is where you take 2 squares of fabric and put it together to get this funky design. Okay. So on Saturday afternoon,
1
if
to
you
3.
1 to 3, it's $20. If you bring in the 2 squares and your floss, I will show you how to put this together. Once you learn how to put it together, it is not difficult. It looks difficult, but it is not. Okay. These are wonderful little smalls to give away at retreats. They're wonderful gifts for any sewer because you can use them as a pin cushion. If you use, especially if you put walnut shells. And FYI, did you know walnut shells were used back in the 1700s to fill pin cushions because the walnut shells would help keep the pins sharp.
Oh.
The other thing that was also used was bran and sand because it was easy to get.
Oh,
So,
sand. Ooh.
bran and sand. Sandbox sand.
Yeah.
With a little bit of bran. The bran you can use it helps keep take the moisture off your needle.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And the sand is an abrasive,
Abrasive.
so it would keep the pins sharp.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, another tip for you today.
Fun fact.
Fun
Okay.
fact.
17th, it's open stitching. Nothing on the schedule. If you need help doing finishing or whatever,
there's
then
a potential that I may not be here because Larry may be going to Massachusetts because we have to take turns. Anybody watching should be aware, but may not. Our dog was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and we have to feed her 5 times a day. So we can't both go to Massachusetts because we can't put her in a kennel because she could have issues. So one of us has to stay home. So this is his turn to go to Massachusetts. So I will probably have to stay home with the dog on Saturday the 17th. But that's okay because, I got lots to keep me busy. I'll still be working. I just may not be here. That's still up in the air, but just so you're aware of that.
Then the 24th is an ornament finishing class, and that's $20.
That, for those of you who are not sure, what that is, last year in November, I started an ornament making class where you could bring in whatever ornament you wanted to work on and make, and I would help teach you how to make ornaments. Well, it was such a hit that I was asked to feature it once a month. So the 24th is that day. It's from 1 to 3. And bring any you want, as many as you want. It's $20 for the afternoon. So we have that.
The first, which would be July 1st,
in honor of 4th of July, we are closed.
So that puts us up into July.
Yep, July. And that is, here it is, a very special month for us.
And a lot of people.
A lot of our customers.
July babies.
The 8th, actually, I will be away the first week in July. My plan is to be away. So I will be back, but the store will be open on the 5th and the 6th, as far as I know right now. And the 8th. Okay, as far as I know right now, the store will be open. Needless to say, if there's a change, I'll let you know. Okay. And I'll be back on the 12th. So the 5th, there will be no video. Unless we pre-record, which I might do that. Yeah. Okay. Depending on what's going on, I may pre-record and schedule it. And so you still get your time with Terri. I'll be back the 12th, and we'll have our video. That's when we start YouTube only. Okay, so make sure you put that on your calendar that it won't be on Facebook. It will be on YouTube. And then
Auntie's finishing box.
Auntie's finishing box. Now, we were doing Auntie's finishing box. Several people have, 13 people had signed up for that. So we're doing the box finish. I pushed it out. Originally, it was supposed to be this month, but I pushed it out to July 15th from 1 to 3. That class is $25. Okay. That's just to put the box together. Then the 22nd is the Erica Michaels Zoom class, which we have one person in the area who is taking the class. I will be around, but I have to manage the Zoom portion because I'm hosting it. Linda is doing a wonderful class. It's called A Schoolgirl's Butterfly, and that's on the 22nd. And then, dun, 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 the 29th is our one-day retreat from 8 to 8. Include your lunch. $90. It's right next door. Space is limited, so get in and get registered so that you get your seat. That's everybody. Don't think I'm going to assume. I can't assume I know what you want to do, as much as I would love to be able to do that. So if you're going to attend, go in, get registered, okay? And that brings us to the end of July. So that's as far as I'm going right now. We're working on fall stuff, so we're going to be doing more stuff. So we've already mentioned some stuff that's coming up. And we're really excited. Things are moving along, slow, but they are moving along. So our next thing is to
what's new in the shop.
What's new in the shop? Hold on, let's catch up. Let's see. Oh, Paula likes the idea of the Rainbow Gallery Whisper. Yeah. Oh, hi, Sarah. We already talked about you, dear. Were your ears ringing? And Paula knows what your favorite is. Look at that. Paula knows.
Yes, I do. I do like a good-looking nutcracker.
That could be taken in so many ways. And Sarah. Hi, Mary Ellen from Sarah. And Sarah says, yep, we know she likes the nutcrackers.
That and spending money.
Mm-hmm. We're other than, I like nutcrackers, but my favorite snowmen. I do snowmen. I love snowmen. My favorite.
I like collecting them.
I collect them.
Mm-hmm. I love nutcrackers. I do.
There was a couple decades that every holiday that was giving gifts, I was giving snowman from everybody. And we all, Mary Ellen's correct. We all like spending money. Why did God make us beautiful instead of rich?
Can I say?
Then again, there's those of us who got screwed out of both. Like me. No. Just being funny, guys. Oh, Vicky likes nativity. Cool.
Oh, nice.
What do the rest of you like?
Nice.
We know Sarah likes mice.
Oh, yeah.
We know Sarah likes mice. All right. So let's do new in the shop. Get it done.
Okay. We have a lot of tiny towns. We have patriotic.
Guys, I'm still waiting for Seaside. Okay.
I guess everybody is waiting for Seaside. This is cute. Halloween.
Mary Ellen likes cats and snowmen.
Oh. Blooming. Big hearted. That's more like Valentine, I think.
Yeah, I think that's Valentine's Day. Yep. That could be. Or if you just like red.
Yeah. This one is the one I'm doing. Honey. This one is kind of cute.
I love the Christmas one. That is cute. Here, yeah, that is cute. Yeah.
And And we all know how much I love, and I already have this.
Squirrel.
I do. And I didn't realize that it's a tray. Shows you how to do the tray.
But also you get the
Pincushion
and the drum,
which I did not know. So that one,
that's a bargain.
I just bought it I didn't even realize that was a tray. I just like the pattern.
Yep.
And
3 patterns for $14.40. Not a bad deal.
No. I also like this one.
Now, I've had several people come into the store looking for wedding sampler type stuff, and I'm having trouble finding really nice wedding samplers. But when I fell on these, I thought this would be a great little wedding sampler for a new bride and groom or for an anniversary.
And I will say this, this one, when in February, when we did the pattern adoption, one of the things I was able to get my hands on was this one. And let me this is a quick stitch.
The Mr. and Mrs. is cute too.
Yes, the one up here.
Yeah,
right here. That is cute. I've seen that done a lot for wedding gifts and stuff, which I thought was nice. That's new to the shop.
There's another one too. Where did I put it?
Oh,
another wedding.
You sold out.
Oh,
you sold out.
There are a couple of patterns that I sold out of already, so I
will bring it next week.
I gotta buy more.
Now for you patriotic lovers. Okay, this one. And
I
this
love
one is very.
That's
cute.
the other thing I love. Patriotic
and
anything.
If you're doing the Colorado cross stitcher, I think she's doing for the month of June birds. Here's a bird for you.
Very nice.
This one's nice. This one is very pretty, very colorful.
Well, who doesn't love Rosewood Manor?
Right.
I mean,
that's nice.
All of her designs, and I love the fact they're candles. You may not be able to tell, but those are candles with patriotic stars all over them. So I thought that was pretty cool.
And then this one, which is Prairie School. And it's strawberries, and it gives you one here, which I thought was really cute. That looks like
all the strawberries. Yeah, those are really cute. Those would also make a great little small.
Yeah.
For a retreat or for an office gift or something like that. If you put walnut shells in it and gave it as an office gift, it'd be a great paperweight.
But how cute would that be?
Karen's a Santa girl.
How cute would that be if you put maybe a high count, like an 18 or whatever, and you put it on the patriotic for a drum? That would be really cute. So that's what's new in the shop. Now we need to go. We had some questions from last week's YouTube.
Okay. So I'm just popping up what people's favorite stuff is. Mickey patriotic, anything red, white, and blue, butterflies. Yep. Paula likes the, as I said, she likes the Santa snowmen's, just about anything Christmas ornamenty. She can't deal with mice, barns, or cats. Sarah does have cat stuff in the works.
Oh, good.
And dog stuff.
I'm a big cat lover. Questions from last week's video, and they responded. Leah, she wants to know about the Smalls exchange for July for the one-day retreat. The items for the Smalls exchange should be something you stitch, or should it be birthday themed? Actually,
it can be either. I love the birthday theme idea. Definitely, I love that birthday theme. In fact, that's kind of what I was going to do. It's going to be a birthday party. So yeah, if you're doing a small for the retreat, anything birthday would work. Mickey wants to know if the American strawberries is a new chart. It's new here, but it doesn't have a publishing date. It's book number 100. So it may not be a new chart, but it's new here, Mick.
Because I think they're in the high 2s or 3s, aren't they?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that might be an older pattern. Sarah, you're a good woman working with cats. 2 for you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nikki likes patriotic. Yep. Who doesn't like patriotic? We'll talk when we meet at retreat. Bring photos. Okay. And that's a great idea for smalls. Yeah, absolutely.
So, something for birthday. Actually, smalls, like last year when we did you did the October retreat, it was, you had a theme, but everybody kind of just.
Well, it's what you would, when I do something, I approach it from the respect of, okay, what's the theme?
Yeah.
What do I consider a small? And what would I like to get if I were getting a gift? Because basically that's what it is. It's a gift exchange. Okay. And I appreciate the time, knowing how much time goes into creating a small. I appreciate that. And I know other people appreciate that. So taking the time to do a small is great. However, if you live a very busy life, anything that you would consider a small for stitching is perfect. Okay. If you would like to receive it, chances are really good that another stitcher would like to receive it as well.
Yeah.
And that's how we approach it.
Yeah.
So, whatever is, doesn't have to be stitched. However, there's something personal in something that's stitched, and that's how I feel about them. Anyway, so it's an individual choice. Okay. But yes, the theme will be birthdays. I've decided it's birthday.
Okay,
it's a birthday party because think about it. The shop's birthday. Now we open the shop. It will be 3 years ago. Or I opened the shop 3 years ago on July 8th.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I remember that.
It was a Wednesday.
I remember Saturday was standing room only here.
Yeah.
Saturday.
You mean last year?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
But before that, the first original shop down at the corner of Glenmont.
Oh.
River Road and Corning Hill Road, where the original shop was, the little one.
Really?
July 8th is when I opened. That Wednesday. So, and then last year in July, we moved up to the new location here. So we're staying on the whole July theme. But then again, my birthday is the 11th.
My birthday's the 15th.
My mother wanted a firecracker. Well, she got one, but not on 4th of July. Okay, there. And yours is July 15th, which is why we get along so good.
Yeah.
And I think Mickey's got a birthday in July. And somebody else has a birthday in July. And so make sure you go in and sign up for the birthday club because you get a birthday present.
There you go.
From us.
Okay. Now, the part I like to do.
All right. I've handed it over. We're almost done, ladies.
Last week's giveaway, you had to go on YouTube. You had to answer the question, how many cups of coffee do you think Terri drinks in the course of a day? And we figured it out.
Would you like me to tell them?
Go ahead.
On average, I drink, now remember this is average, 6 cups of coffee a day.
See, I'd be swimming. Woof. 6 cups. Wow. And the giveaway.
But I do not drink them usually after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, because if I used to be able to drink it right up till bedtime, but because I got old, I can't do that anymore. So on average, 6 cups a day.
And the question, that was the question. And in the description, you could just write it in, put it into the comment or whatever, was the word tags. And Leah, you won it.
The other gift that we had offered, there was no winner.
Yeah, everybody wanted the tags.
Who'd have thought?
But Leah, you're the winner. So
we will get that sent to you.
Which is easy, because I think what I may do is just give it to Vince, and when Vince goes over to Tracy's, I know you and Tracy see each other quite a bit. I'll just have it go. Vince, give it to.
Is Tracy coming to retreat?
I don't know. Leah is. Should I work on Tracy getting her to come to retreat?
I don't see her on the.
She usually watches it afterwards, because I think on Wednesday morning she has meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So she comes in and she's done a couple comments.
Mm-hmm.
But we got her.
Leah was at the fall retreat with her mom, Marlene, and Leah's come to, I think, all of my retreats, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
She has come to, because I started doing retreats before I opened the store.
Oh.
I was doing retreats up at Century House, which is since closed. Yeah, I had started doing retreats before I actually opened the shop. That's when I decided I needed to open the shop, because so many of you needed stuff more and more. And that's why I did it. Excellent idea.
Okay.
All right.
The question, and you have to go onto YouTube and you have to answer it in the comments on the YouTube channel. And the question,
I don't know what the question is. She didn't tell me.
I'm going to do, this is probably going to get me in trouble, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke fun at me this week.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I'm going to just a rough idea, because it varies, believe it or not. But how many times in the 3 days I'm here, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, do you think Vince's phone dings?
I love it.
How many times? How many times? And we all know what happened at Market. We won't even go back to that story. Because...
Bing, 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 ding. Winner.
But how many times in the 3 days do you think his phone dings? And it dings. Oh, believe me, it dings. And we won't even get into how much it costs.
Okay, so the first gift
is in here. We're going to have you do the
floss.
Floss. Okay, floss.
So answer the question. Type in the word floss if you want to be entered to get the free package of rust-colored floss. There's 6 skeins of floss in there.
And I will tell you, I'll give you a little hint. That's one of the dings. Second one is because everybody liked the tags. I found more. So I have another package of the floss, the tags.
You will use the answer the question, type in the word tags. And we will run that with the comment generator.
And so these are the 2 gifts. Answer the question. Type
now
in the
remember,
word.
you have to be 18 years of older in order for us to mail you this and for you to be eligible. You have to go onto YouTube. You have to subscribe and hit the bell.
Like.
And then answer the question and type
in
which you want to be entered for. You can enter for both.
Yeah.
You may not get both. It will be
a
random. Yes. You can enter for both.
Yeah. So it's floss, and tags. So just type in those 2 words, answer the question, and then take a shot. Okay. Doesn't cost anything to do it. And it's kind of cute too. Look at all the patterns.
Mary Ellen says, because you call him Dinging Vince. Paula says, so you don't get into too much trouble with Vince, I'm going to say 5. And she told floss and tags.
Yes. I do. And you're going to laugh, but
Mary Ellen says, 4 times 18 plus can I enter?
Yes.
Yes,
Can.
We'll get you entered on. We'll get you onto Facebook when you or YouTube when you come in tonight, Mary Ellen, so that you can enter to win.
Well, she was one of the ones that she went onto YouTube and she did tags. She had a comment. Yeah.
4 times 18.
Yeah. We won't talk how much. The question is, how many times does it ding? It's not how much I spend, because that was my first thought was. But then I thought, oh my God, Vince will kill me. He'll kill me. But then Vince already knows how much I spend because it dings and then he sees the dollar amount. So he doesn't even ask when I walk out. If I go someplace else, and in all fairness to him, back in the day before the debit card, the checkbook, he thought he would because I forget. I go here and I do everything I used to do everything on Saturday because I worked. I would grocery shop. If I had to get stuff, Christmas presents, whatever, I would just throw the receipts in my pocketbook and I wouldn't. And Vince is very good about balancing. Vince is a bit right to the penny. I'd forget to give him the receipts.
Well, he's an accountant, isn't he?
So, so what he thought was, he got the carbon, and then he thought, oh, I'll be smart. She'll hand me back the checkbook, and all the carbons will be there. No, I used to rip the check out and hand the carbons with the check. So it didn't. So then that's, in all fairness to Vince, that's why we went to the ding system. I just thought, and I, honest to God, thought it was just on the computer. No, every device that man has dings every time I use it. So
no getting away with anything.
No. That I have a grandfather clock, and the grandfather clocks it chimes and it on every half hour. On the hour rather. I'm sorry. Between the clock and the dinging, that is the noisiest house on the block because you don't know, is it a ding because Diane did something or is it a ding because of the clock?
Interesting. All righty then. Well, we've hit everything. So do me a favor. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell and you'll be notified when more content is up on my YouTube channel. So, and I'll be working on that beginner cross stitch. And I was serious when I said, critique, good and bad. Okay. Because I can't help and I can't improve if you're not telling me what you want, what you like different,
or even what you'd like to see, what the next YouTube video,
what would you like the next video to be? I have ideas, but I'm here to meet your needs. So you need to tell me what it is you would like to see. So I'll be watching for your comments in the down below in the comment section,
or what you would like us not to do on Time with Terri. Change what you want. You don't want the book.
No, we didn't get to the book today. Oh well, we're over. We need to go.
To put in your comment the book, in, out. Do you want just what basically you want? Less family go over? Let's chit chat. Tell us.
Mickey says she
July.
remembers Corning Hill. Mickey's in. I knew Mickey was in July. Yep.
Yep. 26th.
Yep. And
We're
Vicky
all in good
said
company.
that wouldn't have worked for her. All righty, guys. So it was a pleasure to be with you again this week. Like I said, we'll go through, we'll look at the comments, we'll, make sure that we address anything that comes on after we go off air, and make sure that you mark your calendars that as of the first or second Wednesday in July, we will be only on YouTube. Okay. So the 12th. So I will see you again next week, or if you're coming tonight or Saturday, or come and keep me company.
Come see me.
Come see Diana. All right, guys. Have a great week. Ta-ta for now.